Hi, my name is Justin. I'm 41 years old and I live in Jacksonville, Florida, in the United States. I learned about Christian through a podcast called Trail Tales. In the episode that he was featured in, he was discussing his fastest known time attempt on the Appalachian Trail in 2019. I'm doing some research on a documentary series on endurance records, and Christian mentioned that he had failed in his attempt, but he was motivated by his failure and learned loads, and he wanted to make another attempt, and he was asking for support. I, on a whim, reached out to him via email. He responded very quickly, and after that we started video chatting, and we developed a really strong friendship, and I learned that he was a run coach. I've run off and on for the last 8 or 9 years. Never really took it super seriously. I did it more for exercise and to recover from smoking. I quit smoking in 2011, and running helped regain fitness and lung capacity and all of that, and obviously you can lose weight, so those are all major benefits. But I decided a little bit after I turned 40 that I wanted to get serious about it and start running some races, setting some goals for myself. The longest race I'd ever done before was a 15K, and it sort of wrecked me, and I quit long distance for a while. I mean, I guess anything over a mile is considered long distance or middle distance, but I would bounce around from 3 to 5 miles. I got up to 10 at one point, and then I would stop and have to pick it all back up again. But so anyways, long story short, I decided to hire Christian and see if he could help me stay motivated. I set some goals for myself. I wanted to run a half marathon and then build up to running a full marathon. So when Christian and I started coaching, those were my initial goals, and he would set up a weekly plan for me, and each week we'd touch base and do a 15-minute Skype, and we would go over my runs for the previous week and adjust accordingly. We worked on long runs, recovery runs. We did some speed work, and all of this really improved my running and helped me really kind of fall back in love with running. And Christian's he's great. I can't say enough good things about his coaching style. He is really motivating. He's really personally attentive. He really listens, and I think that's important. He listens to the feedback. He asks great questions, and he adjusts based on how you tell him your body's feeling. So we worked through a few things. I had a little bit of injury here and there, hurt my foot, had a little bit of hip stuff, and he would provide me with exercises and equipment to work out these little injuries and overcome them all. And since then I have run my half marathon distance, but I've also run my fastest 5K and my fastest 10K. And I decided, instead of doing a marathon for my next feat, I'm just going to go jump right in and do an ultra. Never intended to even consider that sort of distance, but Christian motivated me, told me to go for it, and I learned more about him personally and his stories and where he came from and how he started. And he told me, if you want to and you're physically capable, anyone can run the ultra distance. So I started running trails as well, and I've fallen in love with trails. Much prefer them over running on the pavement. But trails where I live aren't easily accessible, and in the summertime they're loaded with bugs. So got to travel a little bit to get into good trails. But anyways, if you are considering hiring a run coach and you want the best, I recommend Christian full-heartedly. So that's my time, and I hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.